I'm back. I told y'all I would be gone for a short period of time. I'm gonna clear the energy. So, um, I get some of that frustration that y'all may have here. Mind you, as I am an here and I give out divine messages, and these are collective reads. I tap into y'all energy and I feel the frustration that y'all feel in some of these situations. I feel the love y'all feel. I feel the pain y'all feel here. Okay. So we're just gonna clear the energy and try and start over at a more balanced energy. Like, oh my God. So yeah, as I was saying, collective, YouTube, just FYI, okay, and I need to get paid for this. When a person has to end a live and then start a live back over, instead of making part one and part two, you should give us the option to combine the two, especially when it's a live, because you give us those options for pre-records, right? We should have those options for lives here. We should be able to also pause the lives for an extended period of time so we can come back and get back on the live, okay? So YouTube, kudos to you. If you use that feature, I want my monetary gain. Okay. I got a lot of ideas, baby. Like I said. So collective, starting back with part two. You're in this quiet contentment here. You're in this unfiltered truth. You know the unfiltered truth, okay? Yeah. And this person wants to clear the air. Okay? Because now they're intrigued by you. Whereas before, you meant nothing. You really didn't have any value to add to them in their life. They need to keep up appearances and you just didn't fit the bill here. Now this person is intrigued by you and they want to push your boundaries. What else? Yeah, with a fake self, facade of concern. They're going to come in and act like, oh, I always believed in you, collective here. A group dynamic. This could be anything, right? They want to even work with you after finding out the real story about who you are, okay? After keeping secrets from you that they thought that you would never come by, that you would never figure out. Anyways, nope. Right here. I'm gonna get the feelings of this person. Tolerance. You tolerated a lot, collective. Period. You tolerated a lot. But this also, it's like a conundrum, a double whammy here. This allowed you to expand and have some type of level of openness where if you tolerated the worst things in your life, right? You can tolerate the best things in your life. You can handle whatever it is that comes your way or that is sent your way, especially when you're dealing with energies of insensitivities, okay? Nobody cares about what you go through or anything. Like, it never matters. Nobody sees you. Nobody acknowledges you until you're in the spotlight, until you're getting recognition for what you've been through and overcoming, and you don't look like what you've been through here, okay? And somebody is having a, as my granny would like to say, a conniption fit over this. With the fussiness, man, sensitivity popped out in the reverse on the back here. So we're going to take that. Somebody wants you to be sensitive to how it is that they feel. Were they with you? Okay. Somebody don't like that you know so much about them. Their hidden secrets, their hidden desires, what they had going on behind the scenes, how they breadcrumbed you, how they played with you, and how you tolerated this. With tolerance here, let me get a couple more. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Let me get a couple more of this person's energy as it pertains to the collective here. Yep, this person is going through instability. I told y'all. Somebody's life is turned upside down here. And I feel like that is a part of their judgment here. I feel like you didn't do this to this person. They did this to themselves. And they want to blame you. This could be another reason. That's why I'm like, for all, not all of you, but some of you, be careful of this. The people coming back, especially people like this here. Be careful of them coming back. Because somebody could be trying to get close to you so they could immobilize you, or they could get close enough to you to see if you're the reason why they're going through. Like, oh, they collective did magic on me, they did spell work on me. I don't feel like that it's that. Because for some of you, not all of you, your person, masculine or feminine, they were put in certain positions here to have certain stability, certain finances, certain something, and you may be the opposite of them. But I want to point something out to y'all. That person was allowed by the Most High God source to be in this position of power and have this wealth, the finances here, so they can share that with you. Because people really think that, oh, I did this all by myself. Nobody really ever, I'm coming to find that nobody ever really, even if they scream God and praise Jesus to the top of their lungs, nobody ever really equates their success, their generational wealth, their financial stability, their peace, their protection to God. They never do. And they never, because they don't consider God, they never consider the fact that God gave that to them to protect and to share and to help others. They think it's just there for them to squander off and fuck off, and that's not the case. Like, this person energy is irritating to me here. Illusions. They're under the illusions. They said, oh, God blessed me with such and such. Did God bless that to you? All that money, you think God gave that to you just for you? To fuck off, go to the club party, trick off on hoes, trick off on niggas, buy name brand fucking clothes that are literally the same thing at a fourth fraction of the price without the name, to worship false idols like money, to keep up appearances here, to count people out, to look down your nose. I don't think so. A lot of the times, God will set us up. Like I said, our people, our person, masculine or feminine, they are going to be the complete opposite of us. Okay. And we're from wealth. They're more than likely going to be from a more impoverished or a lack state where they possibly have to work their way up, but they have all the skills, talents, and knowing and intellect to get them there. If you were to give them money, they know how to flip it, they know what to do with it, and they know how to quadruple and triple it. Okay? And vice versa. And we're all-encompassing light. They may be all-encompassing dark, but they know how to use that to the best of their ability. They use it in such a way where they fight against the false powers that be, that work against the Most High God source, that work against his people, right? They're not inherently dark, but they choose to use that to work against those that work for the light, instead of using it for the people that pit the light and dark together. That pit the people together based off of their differences. This is why I bridge differences. This is why I don't have one way. This is why I don't have one. There's no one way of truth. There are many ways of truth. As truth, love, God, divine, self, they are all high vibrational things. Gratitude and appreciation. It comes with an infinite amount of possibilities. You know what that means, right, collective? Infinite amounts of possibilities means there's no one way to do it. They are all the right thing. They are just, it is just being expressed in the manner that you, them, they, he, she, it understands it, to absorb, to use for your highest good, to the best of your ability here. The only wrong way for me, because I feel like there's no right and wrong way, but if I were to say that there was a wrong way, the only wrong way to do things or to live this life, to escape this earth school, or to complete our programming and get and graduate from here and elevate and become a master. Okay. The only wrong way to do things is thinking that your way is the ultimate way and every other way is wrong, because 9 billion people, come on now. And you're talking about a few 100 million people that think that their way, their God, their religion, their belief, their cultural practices is the right way. And you mean to tell me 8 billion other fucking people are wrong? I don't think so. I don't think so. We can all revere God. in different aspects. God is going to show up to us in however he, she, it needs to. The only wrong way is to think that your way is the only way, the only right way, and that's it. Because the only, if you want me to get really technical, the only true way, true religion, example, is truth. I don't know. Yeah, memory of senses. This shit embedded in our DNA. It's encoded in our DNA. A lot of people just don't obtain it, and it's just cool. That's fine. But for this person to be very forcible in my energy to give you out the message, collective, is just kind of like, what are we doing here? Like, you're gonna make collective hear you out. And collective, I feel like you may not be a person where, if you have tolerated so much bullshit, I feel like, okay, you can tolerate a little bit of extra, not extra bullshit, but if you put up with so much shit, gave so many chances to the wrong people, you can give an extra chance to the right person if they are in the state of awareness, acceptance, accountability, okay, realization here. Other than that, it's just kind of like, what does collective need to hear from you? If you're going to spew your shit towards me, and that is only, and your only intention is to put me down and put you up, or make you feel higher than I am, or make it, or try to prove a point that I'm wrong and you're right, or try to give excuses, because excuses are useless. Give excuses as to why you were like you were. It is what it is. Apologies come in the form of learning and not doing that shit again. Josh Flag, you said, may you goon. What does that mean? You want to be a goon to a goblin? Devotion. Based off of your devotion here, collective. Somebody felt like that your devotion to your faith, your path here, your path is self. The biggest faith we can have is truth of self, knowledge of self. Anything other than that or outside of that is kind of obsolete. You will, I mean, you know, at some point in time, we think that everything aside from that that's the shit. That's the bee's knees. But you get to a point in your healing, collective, where everything outside of your truth of self is obsolete. And it don't mean that people have to come in and believe in your truth of self. They have to come in believing their truth of themselves. Anything other than that is obsolete, and whatever they're connected to. And this person really thinks that they're going to force their way into your energy, force their way into your life, and make you hear them out. Double standards, right? Courage. They really have the courage to do this here. They really feel like that, oh, this is like, oh, collective has no choice but to hear me out. They're all God-fearing. They're all God-believing. They're going to hear me out. Because if they don't, they're not of God. Yeah, nah. Double standards. Because did this person hear you out? Did they hear your pleas, your cries? Did they care that they were breaking your heart? Did they? This person only cared or came to the realization, which double whammy, okay? Duality, polarity here. When they start going through shit, then they start seeing your point of view, your side of how you feel, how it is. They had to be placed in a position that you were in. It's like the switching places here. Trading places with Eddie Murphy is significant here, if y'all know that movie. Nobody knows what it's like to be, a rich person doesn't know what it's like to be poor until they're poor, or until they're down to their last, or they're scrambling, or they have to redirect their money and finances. A heartbreaker doesn't know what it's like to break people's heart until they get placed in that position of heartache. Yeah. Listening. Baby. Generosity and sharing. What I say? For a lot of you, you may come from a lack place. And you may be good right now, but you may come from a place where you just didn't always have it. You really, really, really have to bust your ass and work hard to get it here. And your person, your past person could have looked at you like, Collective don't have it. They don't look the part. They don't have the brands. They can't afford this. They just, they just mess up my appearances here. Fuck love, fuck God, fuck it, everything. Like, not oh, I care about Collective. Because this be a lot of y'all cases. I care about Collective. I see Collective. I care enough to see them, see what they're about, see their ambition, their drive, their perseverance, their courage here. I know their potential. If I were to invest in them, that would only be right. If they fuck over it, then I just, will pull back. But I at least should give them a chance. No, nobody see it like that until they're in the Five of Pentacles and you're on the other side. And then they be like, you should help me. You should be of love and light, and you should care about me enough to help me out of this predicament. When they were in the position to help you, did they? No. It wasn't good for their image. And this is giving me a lot of people in the industry as well. Double whammy again. On one hand, when they first start off, small businesses, you first start entrepreneurship, you in the industry here, you can't give your family all your money. You can't buy them big ass houses and luxury cars and fatten their bank accounts and pockets and wallets and stuff. And splurge on them and stuff like that. You got to build yourself up to a certain place, right? And these people will be hella fucking mad here. The Glorilla situation, for instance, they'll be hella mad, but they don't realize $1 million ain't no money. Look at taxes. Look at everything that we get taxed for. $2 million ain't no money. And I never had $1 million or $2 million as far as I know. But that's not no money. If I get done buying you a $500,000 house, like, come on now, let's be real. Property taxes, everything like that, you have to pay IRS, aside from property and state assessor taxes and stuff like that. Okay? You get put in a different tax bracket, so your sales tax on everything that you buy is higher here. You can't start off and just buy everybody everything here. And they want to come for you like, oh, they got $1 million and I needed 5,000. Like, bro, that 5,000 doubled up a couple of times. That will equal $1 million and I'll be broke. So it's just kind of like, let me get it first. But it's just kind of like, also, these be the same people that wouldn't give you $5 to get on a fucking bus or get a bus pass. It was $5 back then. Get a bus pass here in order for you to get to work hard, and make your own way. People really think that God gave them riches and wealth for them only. Them and their family, or their favorites, or who they like, or who looks good on their arm, for them and them only. No, God set you up like that in order for when your person comes along, and if they've been going through hardships, you extend a helping hand, because they're going to know what to do with that money. It don't even have to be money. They're going to know what to do with whatever it is that you give to them. Because if God equipped you with the physical money, if God equipped you with the material things, that person is equipped with the knowledge, the intellect, and the spiritual abilities to flip that shit. Nobody think about that shit like that. Patience. Patience to your power. You had to exhibit and practice a lot of patience to get to a state of power wherever you are. And now somebody going through stuff and they feel like, oh, double standard, Collective should help me. I don't want them to look down on me, even though I look down on them. Now that they getting wish fulfillment, 9 of Pentacles and stuff, I don't want them to feel like that they better than me, more independent than me. I don't want them to feel like they have power over me. But what did this person do? What did these people do in your life, Collective, when they were in that position? Did they shit on you? Did they step on you? Did they turn a blind eye? Did they turn their back here? Did they sneer their nose up at you? Did they laugh at you, poke and prod? Did they make fun of you? Did they gossip about you? These people with power, people with money, people with wealth, people in positions where they had the ability to help. And this could be your person here. Look, enterprising. This you. Power, patience, and now you're in this enterprising energy, right? And now they want to manipulate the situation to work in their favor. Like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Like, this person can't be serious in my energy. People should know better about sending or like being forceful in my energetic field when it comes to my collective read, because they know I will read them for feel, and I'm gonna tell them where they can fucking put it. I feel like that this person has you fucked up, collective. And that's not for all of you. Some of you, you want to be forgiving and you want to just give them a chance or hear them out. And that is solely up to you here. Okay? Yeah, we have 4 of Swords in the reverse. This person is hella uneasy here. They're hella uneasy at the fact that they should have been your emperor, but they're not. It's just like, oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well, what you want me to do? The Magician. They feel like that you're the reason why the things are turned topsy-turvy, and they're like, you're doing magic on them. Like, do you really think that you mean that much after hurting me? You think I will put that much energy? Even me being angry at a person is me putting too much energy into you, baby. You are not worth my anger. You're not worth the revenge. You're not worth me stooping down to your energy or matching your vibe. Your vibe is terrible. Because if it was high vibrational, you wouldn't be coming to collective and trying to plead your case. Like, come on now. 4 of Swords. Be easy, I keep hearing. Be easy, the Sun. Because they are illuminated to who you are, the role you played in their life, and you played a vital role. With the Sun is vitality. This is a vital energy of sustainability to all life alike on this plane of existence. No Sun, everything dead. Yay or nay? You are the sun in this person's life. You are meant to be the sun in this person's life. They need you. The Hermit. They need you to be the sun in their darkness, in their darkest times. 8 of Pentacles. They know you know what you're doing because they see you make it out. And they see where you're at now. But if you look back to where you were before, when they was all good and gravy, motherfuckers didn't give you a gravy boat, did they, collective? Now they want you to hear it. They want to and this is the person's another problem. 5 of Swords here. Okay? This person is like conflict and ego, competition and rivals, aggression and tension. Didn't I say this person was real aggressive in y'all energy here? 4 of Swords. Aggressive in y'all peace, y'all energy. I feel like that your shield, your force field cannot be penetrated in this newfound way of energy that you're in. 4 of Wands here. Okay? You can have a commitment coming in. You could be in a commitment. And again, this is the shit where it's like, what is it when you get married and does anyone contest? And it's like, oh, it's like, man, if anybody stand up during that part, shoot them. Baby, because that's how I'm going to be. That's how I'm going to be. I'm telling you what I love. Nobody that never loved me is going to come up and say, and finally say, I loved you. I always loved you. I don't want to hear that shit. Because when that love really mattered, baby. Drama king, drama queen. Somebody is full of drama. They live by double standards here. This is somebody you're supposed to have a joint evolution with. And it's just kind of like, okay, well, what now? What now? Huh? Oh, Knight of Swords in the reverse. They don't have no fight left in them. I feel like that somebody don't really have an excuse. They really don't. As much as they want to argue and be toxic, they don't have an excuse. Every excuse that they try to come up with and come towards you to plead their case, they don't have an excuse. It will never even add up to you. I feel like even if you hear them out, every excuse that they try to give you to justify how they were towards you, what they did towards you, is not good enough. It's not justified here. Sir, I need you to put on pants. Okay? These kids, bro. It's not justified. This person accusing you. You see what I'm saying about double standards? They're accusing you of doing magic or sending magic towards them. They're the ones sending magic. And this could be by evil eye. They could be gossiping about you. That's magic, okay? Because you're in this Queen of Swords energy. They feel like, oh, you cold, bloody. How was this person towards you? Hurt you, didn't it? Oh, this is how this person was towards you. Knight of Wands, non-committal, flighty, player energy here. Seven of Wands, throwing you under the bus here. Sacrificing you here. You're defending yourself. You stood your ground against this player energy here. Yeah, Seven of Cups and the illusions are over. We already seen illusions. And now this person is nostalgic. What could have been? What should have been? Shoulda, coulda, fucking woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda here. Page of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles says ambitious and diligent, goal-oriented, loyal and faithful, and planning here. And this is even giving me the energy like somebody trying to equate your success, your Six of Swords, your Nine of Pentacles, your Nine of Cups. They're trying to equate that to them, to them. Like they played a vital role in that. It's just kind of like where on one hand, if a person would have supported you, they could say, yeah, you know, like I really supported Collective. You make it big. I supported Collective. You know, I was there for them and yada, yada, yada. I just believed in them a lot. On the other hand, this is like, if I never would have done Collective dirty, if I never would have broke their heart, they never would have came to this awakening. They never would have healed. They never would have had this. They never would have had Nine of Pentacles. They never would have learned the lesson. They never would have, you know, like I can't. Everything that you have is contingent upon your heart. You could be masculine in a Queen of Cups energy. Like if I never would have broke their heart, they never would have went this path and they never would have got here. They never would have, like somebody just, they want to insert themselves in your life, your success, your Three of Cups, your honorary rewards here more than by any means necessary. It's just like, come on now. Like I said earlier, fuck what everybody talking about. You had the opportunity to love me and you chose not to for whatever reason. Some shit I can't accept, but 98% of the motherfuckers that didn't choose to love me that I loved, it was unwarranted. It was. And although I may 5 month of May change, may hear people out. I really can't say for sure, but I'm going with the first person. The first person. Friend, lover, husband, divine counterpart, whatever. That shows me genuine and authentic love. It doesn't come with stipulations. They don't have to ask advice from other people. There's not all this input in it. They just want to. They just want to. Not because they need to be seen. They want to take a video recording or a picture of them loving me, kissing me. Because they want to be recognized for such. No, somebody just do it because they want to. Say, oh, like, you want to be safe? I'm going to provide you safety. Got you. I'm going with that. Security, got you. Safe space, got you. Protected, got you. And I don't have to tell a person a million times. Once, I give you that grace. Maybe twice. But for the people that have had repeated offenses and done the same thing, the fuck do you have to say to Collective or to me? Like, seriously, what? I don't give a damn how people feel like, I'm your soulmate, I'm your twin flame. And you still did me like that? Oh, okay. Because people, again, I talk about titles, Collective, but people will hold them titles over your head. I'm your twin flame. We're supposed to be on this journey together. I know I betrayed you, and I know I tried to unalive you and chose a third party and helped them do witchcraft and spell work against you against your finances and your love life and your children and your health and your career and stuff like this. But I'm your twin flame. Oh, that title just overrides everything. Yeah, I think, nah, you're in this Empress energy, masculine or feminine. Let me get one more. Shit. This person got me fucked up. 3 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. They want to partake. They know that there's some type of celebration being planned for you in the ethers, and that's going to trickle down into the physical realm here. Okay? Empress again. Okay? They know this. And they just have to be on the scene. They want to be in the pictures. Even if they in the background, they want to be seen like, see, that's me there. I told you collective fuck with me. I told you they did. Yeah, like, yeah, nah. Let's spill the tea on this shit. Let's spill the tea on this. It's like, yeah, nah. Okay? Split the deck. Imposter. Booty call. This is the standard that this person held you at. You didn't look good enough on their arm. They wanted you to be a sneaky link, a secret. You didn't fit their image, but you were good enough to be a booty call. Yeah. Hands off. Now this person want to be all territorial over you. Man, bro. When you having this, because you have this glow up. Now they want to, like this person thought you were lazy. They thought you were good for nothing, low down, dirty scumbag, masculine or feminine here. And now your glow up has them shook. Yes? Yeah. Can you wait?
Yeah.
Now they're shook. People are shook also around this person. Because they are shocked at how this person treated you, what you look like now. And it's just kind of like, if people are doing a comparison around this person, they're doing a comparison of who you are right now, who you become, or wherever you are right now, and they're looking back at who you were when you were in this person's life, in their energy, or vice versa. They are looking, and even then, if they look back on who you were, where you were, how you showed up in the world, it's like, I can even see it in collective right then and there. So what is your excuse? You can look at collective who they were 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and you can see the potential of becoming who they are today. How didn't you see that? Somebody chose not to see it, or they pretended to not see it. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Hot. You're in this hot energy. You can have a lot of admirers here. Now somebody want to pop out the woodworks and be like, yeah, like, I've been had collective. I was with them. I knew they, man, please. I knew they had good vibes. I knew they were vibing high. I knew this. I knew that. They fuck with the wrong one coming in my energy. By my collective here. Yeah. You got fed up. And they can be fed up about hearing about you and all your success and everything like that, how you're flexing and stuff like that. They feel like you being petty with how you're flexing. Child. But weren't they flexing on you? You weren't good enough. They had to keep up an image. That was them flexing on you. I'm pretty sure that they had other people in your face and everything. Okay? And somebody telling this person this, and they keeping it 100 with this person. And this person is sipping all the tea. They don't have no choice here.
Okay, I love you. He needs socks on too?
Yeah. Well, no, not really, because he just gonna take them off. So just PJs. Okay? Collective flexing. And they feel like you're being petty and it's an emergency. Like, help, I'm in my feelings. Oh no. Who did what when collective was in their feelings here? Yeah, this person all hung up on you because you're too hot to trot type of shit. Okay? Hung up on you. Yeah, it's an emergency. It's an emergency how even other people are hung up on you. See how this person have oranges for eyes here? Like, I didn't see collective. I didn't know. Like, I hate that excuse. We too fucking grown. We done been through too much as a people, as a civilization, with or without God, but especially for the bulk of us that have been stripped of the true connection with God. We have been through way too fucking much for people to keep saying, I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Make believe. They knew. They just didn't give a fuck because you were a nobody. That's what it truly is. People want to get their feelings hurt today. They knew. They knew who you were. They knew your potential, but they treated you like you were a fucking nobody because it was easier to get the quick fixes than it was to stick around with you, invest in you, okay? And watch you flourish. Watch the fruits of your labor bloom on the tree of the seed that you planted. They didn't want to wait. People always like quick fixes. Instant gratification. Instant recognition. I feel like you ain't had that, collective. But guess what? The meek shall inherit the earth. Those who were last shall be first. Guess where those who were first shall be last. Okay? And now somebody is looking into you, detective, because you ran out on them. Now they want to chase you. Now they want to chase you. Now they want to talk shit about your body and how you look in your glow up. It's like they want to pick you apart, but this person still want to come in and pretend and plead their case. Child, I feel like, listen to you, laughing on the high road. It's like I'm too busy on cloud nine. Away with them. Cause baby, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, collective. You know, I'm a lover first before anything. Truth teller first, and a lover right next to that, right? But I really be on some energy of, look, as many chances as being both of those things, I give people so many fucking chances, right? So when I give you that many chances, you know what it is with me? Like, people really underestimate when I say, they don't take this shit serious when I say you are dead, you are non-existent to me. When I get fed up with you, oh, I say nothing because I've said everything in order for you to get yourself together and in alignment before I walk the fuck away. When I walk away, I don't know you. You don't exist. The memory of you is probably still there, but I will act like it has been wiped clean. I will even pray for such, okay? And then if you still insist on coming in my life and invading my privacy, invading my happiness that you didn't help me get, invading my success that you didn't help me get, that's not equated to nothing that I have going on now is equated to you, but only to God, and you still insist on invading my my innocence, I was going to say, but my energy is off with your fucking head. I want people to know that I'm not playing. It's off with your fucking head. Don't ever get me into the energy where I don't give a fuck about you. Because trust me, it take a lot to get me there. A lot of y'all in the collective could be like that. I'm forgiven 500 million times until I'm not. And when I'm not, I don't backtrack. I don't go back. I don't consider. It's off with your fucking head, because why would you come around after all this time, after all these chances, And now you want a chance? After I done walked away. You shouldn't have got me in this energy. You shouldn't have got me in this energy. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. Man, listen. The vibes. That's the vibes. People really think I be playing. Shit. Okay. Somebody better ask about me. Somebody better ask about you, collective. People get fed the fuck up. Because at some point in time, we all too fucking old. The world done been through too much. We're going through too much energetic shifts. Too many awakenings here for people to keep acting like they didn't know when they deserve another chance. Because let's really consider how many chances we gave specific people. And you did the same thing every time. Wait, let's consider that's just in this lifetime. For those that have awakened and you've been having your dreams of past lives here, okay, where you're betrayed and unalive and forced into transition into the spiritual realm, for those from those close by you, you remember that. Not only did you give chances in this lifetime, many of them, insurmountable amounts of chances, but you remember in past life, one before this, the one before that, the one before that, because that's what it's like for me. And they did the same shit. Yeah, nah. Off with their fucking head. If I see some people, if I see them, I don't even have to do shit else. Because when I walked away from you, I prayed for I gave forgiveness and I prayed for forgiveness. And I repented on what I need, on my wrongdoing. And that's just it. Why the fuck are you here? You think you finna do to me what you did to me before? Like you really think this, that? Oh, you really playing on my top, huh? Boy, people, man, bro. Yeah, they in this energy of illusions, make believe. Put on that rabbit too, go down the rabbit hole. Because collective is on lift off type of energy. You're not fucked up about nobody. You did it. You made it on your own. Or with very little support or very little fucking, very little resources here. Only a few people in your corner here. Everybody else, shit. I'm pretty sure that that's how I was in one of my lifetimes, you know? I'm pretty sure that I was very hateful. I'm pretty sure. Because as much as I'm love and light and just like all encompassing of I love you to death, I'm compassionate, nurturing of you to death. When you get me to the energy where I don't give a fuck why I walk away, bruh, you might as well be a piece of spit or a piece of chewed up gum that have been on the bottom of somebody's shoe and stepped into the ground 500 million times, because that's what you are to me. Baby, you are insignificant. And if anybody, and I mean anybody watching this, family, friend, foe, ex-lovers, baby daddies, baby mamas, sneaky links, third parties, got pastors, religious people, ex-bosses, ex-whoever, if they even think that you mean that fucking much to me for me to do a magic spell on your bippity-boppity-boo on your rackly motherfucking ass, you are sadly mistaken. Don't get your feelings hurt over here on my channel. I wish I would light a candle on one of you niggas. That's blood. You know how much motherfucking butane I'm wasting in that fucking lighter? You know how much candle wax I'm wasting? How much of a candle? How much this? Look, Chris Rock, if y'all remember, what was it, Mad TV and Living Color, when Chris Rock would be like 33 cents. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. That's how I feel. Good Lord, that's a lot of energy. Lighting a candle, the flame, the butane, the candle, the wax, the wick. Oh, that's too much motherfucking energy that I could put, that I need to expend, that I need to use to worry about you. You think you that important? Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like, can't nobody ever say I did a love spell, sex magic. Oh, they can say it. But please don't ever think that you are that fucking worthy of me motherfucking with the click. Bust a nut to do sex magic on you. Look the fuck around. There's 9 billion people on this motherfucking planet. Surely I can find somebody to fuck me good and probably better than you. Love spell. And you don't love me. Why would I want to do a spell on you to bring you in to love me improperly? That's just stupid. You ain't even worth that much. You don't even love yourself. Because if you did, the love spell wouldn't work. That's way too much energy. Steal from you. Bitch. Fuck you got that. Do you think that I want? When I got God, you got all this material shit. I got God. What you think that I think is more valuable? What you think? You think I think the shit you got is more valuable? Been there, done that. Had that. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I'm gonna go with God. Because in the end, you can't take that shirt, that raggedy ass motherfucking purse, that tear up that you done spent $2,000 on, and then tear up the next month. Can't take that to heaven. You can take the motherfucking Blahniks to heaven with you. You can't take the motherfucking Giuseppe's to heaven with you. Them red bottoms to heaven with you. St. Peter ain't gonna be at that gate like, at the pearly gates like, yeah, they got on all the name brand shit. You know, let them in, VIP, VIP. Yeah, they don't work like that. Who fuck with God? Who had nothing and turned to God? Who had everything and turned to God? Don't ever think that you mean that much to me or the collective. This person needs to hear this. And I'm saying this to you on behalf of everybody in the collective that needs to give a motherfucker a peace of mind. Because you ain't make it this fucking far. And have success. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. For you to look back and be like, I'm going to do a spell work on that person. The fuck? Breathe, girl. Breathe. That's why I keep telling people, keep me nice, bro. Keep me nice, because this ain't... I will break you mentally and emotionally before I finish breaking you if I ever decide that I want to target you. Your life is not enough for me. You have all the riches and jewels and cult and fame and power in the world, and you still would not be worthy of me looking and giving you a fucking evil eye. Blinking at you, winking at you, or even turning your fucking direction. When I say I'm done, I'm done. Keep me nice, keep me nice, keep me nice, keep me nice. Nobody goes through all this trauma and you get to the precipice where you have to depend on God alone. Over everybody you had in your life. You have to depend on God alone. You get brought down to nothingness, to your knees, right? Nobody goes through that and gets to that point and has that connection and ever looks back on seeking revenge, lighting a candle, doing a spell work, or even thinking about or considering anyone from the past. Somebody needs to hear that. Evelyn Lozada, you are a non-motherfucking fact. Somebody needs to hear that, you know? Vibes and flexing. They feel like you're flexing your vibes. You're flexing your glow up. Only a person that flexes on you would think that. See that double standard? I feel like that you're just in your purpose, in your energy. You worked hard for it. You went through enough for it. You deserve it. And you are wearing it proudly. Not boastfully proudly. Not ego proudly. But God proudly. And they want to insert themselves in your energy so bad, collective. They want to be relevant so bad. Collective gets spell work to get that. No, this is called prayer. This is what this is.